talking about reading and writing 7-digit numbers. What numbers are greater than 900,000? So if I asked you about a number that's greater than 900,000, what would you say is a number that's bigger than 900,000? Go ahead and tell me a number. You can either type it or you can say it out loud. Go ahead, Ali. What is a number that's larger than 900,000? Very good. 1 million. Awesome. Good job, Isa. 1 million. 1 million is greater than 900,000. So any number that is above a million is greater than 900,000. And then Layla, you are correct too. If I say 900,001, that is also greater than 900,000. So any number where my place value is greater than 1 would be greater than 900,000. Okay. So if my 100,000th place is less than 9, then it would not be greater than 900,000. So when you are reading your numbers, you need to pay attention to the place value names that you say. Okay? You do not say every single place value. So I'm going to read this number. This is 1, and then I say million, 2, and then you always say your 100. Okay? So you wouldn't just say 1,234,000. I would say 234,005, and then 167. Now, in your morning check-in, I had you write a number in word form, and a few of you wrote something like this: 100, and you were correct. Or sorry, my bad. I'll do my 1 million. I'll just do the same numbers here. 1,200,000, and then you wrote this, and 34. Okay. When you are in whole numbers, you never use the word and. And is the same thing as a decimal point. Okay, when you are saying numbers, you use and as your decimal point. You do not use it in your whole numbers. So you need to get out of the habit of doing that, because if you use the word and, I am going to mark it incorrect. Okay, so do not use and unless you are doing decimals. So 1,234,567 ones. I never, ever use the word and. So here we have another one. It says 5 million. So I'm going to take my 5 and write it in my ones place, my 1 millionth place. 5,420,218. Okay, and then you don't say ones. So you do not have to say the ones at the end. Okay, it's kind of self-explanatory. And anywhere that you do not have a value, you fill it in with a 0. So our first, I'm going to do one of each. Here I have 1,715,029. I want you to go ahead and send me that number in the chat. How would that 19,028 look? Go ahead and type that number out for me. Good job. Boys and girls, just do not forget your commas. They make a difference. If I have a number like this, and I have this, okay, with my commas and without my commas, the purpose of the commas is just for your brain to easily understand what the numbers are, okay? It's harder for your brain to process the numbers when they're not broken up into groups. Okay, so try to always break your numbers up. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for it. Okay? Just you know what? When I say that something is incorrect, I'm not saying that as a way to make you feel bad. I say that so everyone learns from it. Mistakes are great because sometimes I forget to say something, and then when you make a mistake, it actually reminds me that I have to tell everyone about that. So mistakes, great. Okay, we all learn from them. So don't ever feel like you are doing something wrong. And Ellie, 1,715,029, and it is awesome. I put a 0 over in my place value here because that place value does not has no value in that place. All right, you're going to do the second one by yourselves, and I'm going to move on to this next page, and I will do the first one with you. So the first one says, read the numbers on the expander and then write the matching numbers in words. Okay, so I'm going to write it just like I hear it. So I want you to go ahead and write this number for me. Whenever we do this, I think the easiest way to do it is to read your number in both ways, okay? So you write it just like you hear it. So I hear 7 million. Because I hear 7 million, I'm going to write 7 million. Okay, I'm done with this part. So I move to my next part. 56,000. Okay, so I write that. 56,000. Then I'm done with that one. There is no 100, so I don't put 0,156. You just write 56. And then I go to my last one. And I read it, 930, and that's exactly what I write, 930. Some of you, and it's okay because we're just learning, some of you forgot to write your 1,000. Make sure that you don't forget that. You want to be able to read both of these side by side, and they should sound like the same exact number. Okay. In the next part of your work, you're going to read the numbers and then write the matching numeral. Okay, so go ahead and do 3A. Send me a message. Close, Isa. All right, so I have 2 million. And then you have to look at the next part. It's 803. And then what's at the end right there? We have 1,000. So 803,000. But we have to make sure we put in our zeros at the end. If you do not put your zeros, this is what your number becomes, which is 2,803. 2,803 is very, very different than 2 million. Okay. All right. And then my last one, I will do the step ahead with you. It says read the number on the expander. So this is what this right here, this tool is called an expander. And then write in words a number that is 10,000 times greater. So I have to first find my 10,000s place. Can anyone tell me what digit is in my 10,000s place right now? Go ahead and just send it in a message. What digit is my 10,000th place? Look for my 10,000s. What is there so far? My 10,000. Very good. There is a 0 in my 10,000s place. And they want me to make it 10,000 greater. So my 0 becomes a 1. And then write it in words. So we have 5 million 200,000. 200. Okay, so here's my 5 million. And then 218. 18,000. And then last but not least, we have 615. Okay.